Here's a quick demo of how to use the Local Guides calculator. The purpose of that is when we open up our user profile pages, we can see how many points we currently have, as well as the number of contributions that we have in each category. However, currently there's no easy way to devise a plan to reach your goal number of points. So let me show you how that works. So if we click the next button on this page, we'll go ahead and enter first the current number of points that we have, and then we can enter the other data in according to the screen. So reviews, ratings, photos, and keep in mind when you enter this information that for now with this calculator design, make sure to enter your numbers without a comma, and also make sure to only enter numbers in this field. So let's go ahead and keep entering. And the point of entering this is just so these numbers can later then be used to assist in the calculation. And I am going to go ahead and show everyone that here shortly. And then lastly, this part, questions and answers, that is the same as Q&A. And Q&A would basically be like when you're at a POI or place of interest on Google Maps, and sometimes users submit questions where you can type an answer to. That is what Q&A or questions and answers are. And then just to clarify, where it says answers right here, these are the answers that the questions that Google generates. Like for example, after you visited a place, it'll pop up like yes, no questions, or like does this exist in here, or like what products does this place have. So answers are like answers that you've submitted like to multiple choice questions that Google or Google Maps has made, and Q&A, again, just to make that distinction, are user submitted questions. And now we can go ahead and click submit. After you do that, you're able to see confirmation below, and then you can click on next. From there, it'll tell you the total number of points you have, which is from what we entered. And then over here, it also gives the current percentage trend based on the number per contribution divided by the total number of contributions. So this just kind of gives you an idea of what category you like to contribute to the most, and maybe what categories that you contribute to less. These percentages can be used in the SMART calculation. Essentially, the SMART calculation will take these percentages and multiply it by the difference of points that you have to achieve your goal, and then divide it by the number of days left, which is the difference up until your goal date, and then divide it by the frequency. So let's go ahead and click on Smart Calculate. And for the goal, you'll want to make sure to enter a number that is greater than what your current number of points are. Make sure just to only enter numbers and avoid using commas. And then you'll want to select the desired date you want to reach this by. So let's say I want to reach it by Halloween. And then you can enter how often you want to do it per week. So let's say I put 3. And then I can Smart Calculate, and then just based on the percentages that were calculated using the information you input, it is able to come up with a plan of the total number of contributions that you need for that category, and then the contributions to contribute in a day at 3 times per week. So that this way you're able to reach, in this case, 200,000 points by Halloween at 3 times per week. If you keep with this, like let's say at 3 times per week, for each of those times, 1 review, 31 photos, etc. And you are able to make adjustments. So say maybe you are eager to get it done faster. And by the way, just to also add another distinction here, is keep in mind how often you want to do per week cannot exceed the number of days. So if you do that, it's going to give you an error message. So you want to make sure that you, like, let's say from today, October 6th to October 7th, there's only 1 day left, so you can only select that you want to do it at a frequency of once per week, and then you can smart calculate to get a plan. Then to go back, you can see there's a back icon here at the top left, so you can go back, and then you can click on manual calculate. Manual calculate is just another way of devising the plan. So say, with the smart calculate, that was calculating based on how many contributions you have divided by the total to get the percentage, and then using that percentage of your current behavior to calculate out the plan. But let's say, for example, what if you only want to contribute to specific categories? So again, let's go ahead and enter our desired goal. Make sure again that it is bigger than your current number of points, and go ahead and select a date that you want to reach the goal by, as well as how often you want to contribute per week. And then you can select the categories that you want to contribute to. So we can say, let's say, reviews, photos, videos, and then we can do manual calculate. And then you'll see what that does is, let's say we select 3 categories. It's going to divide the distribution evenly between those 3 categories that you select. So each of the categories is allocated about a third in this case, and that would be multiplied by the difference, and then that is then divided by the number of days left to get to that date, and then divided by the frequency to come up with a plan for yourself. You can also make adjustments as well, like let's say you want to contribute to more categories. So here we have 5 categories. In this case, it's going to evenly divide the distribution between those 5 categories, so it would be at 20% each. And then based on that, it would be multiplied by the difference of points to help you to come up with the total contributions needed. And then after that, we're going to divide by the number of days left to this goal, divided by the frequency to devise the plan. Once you're done with that, you can always go back with this back button, or you can go back home by clicking on this home button and then clicking next to make any further edits that you want to make. I hope this helps. You have a great day. Bye.